Hi guys and welcome back. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today's video we are going to be trying out the SAVILAND Dip Powder kit. So SAVILAND was kind enough to send me this kit and I am very grateful. Thank you so much SAVILAND for giving me this opportunity to try out one of your kits. I am very grateful. And of course guys, like I said, this was sent to me free. So yeah. So anyway, this kit comes with your 8 powders and of course your 4 essential dip powder liquids. I just threw the brush saver around for the fun of it. I don't know what happened there. So anyway, 2 of the bottles, they came empty. Yeah, the components were empty. I did message SAVILAND about it, and it turns out what they think they've done is they accidentally sent me the components for like the display set, you know, when they take pictures of, and then the base and the gel top was actually stuck, but I managed to pry it open. But yeah, the activator and the brush saver were empty, but like I said, it was an honest mistake. SAVILAND did send me out another kit as well then to make up for it. Then they apologised and they said it was a complete accident. This won't happen again. It was just one of them things that just really randomly happens that will probably never happen again. But they were brilliant and they sorted it out instantly for me. So thank you so much. So these are the colours. I think there's a nice variety of different glitters and then some really nice nudes. So yeah, I was really happy with this kit. So I do show you how to do a dip nail on a swatch stick here, just because we're doing swatches here. But yeah, I actually mixed the polygel with the dip powder with polygel in this video. So basically with dip powder nails, you just want to brush on that base coat and then dip it into the powder at a 45-degree angle, let it dry, then dust off the excess before going in with another layer. And you can do this as many times as you like. You can repeat this bit until you are happy with the structure, the strength and the shape and the colour. Then once you're happy with that, then you can go over with activator and activate the nail, which of course then will it makes the nail go hard, the product goes hard, the glue and the powder go hard, because before you put the activator on it's quite gooey. And then you want to file, shape and buff the nail to your liking, and then you go on with the top coat. So you do the same with glitter, but of course glitter is a little bit different. You have to sort of work the glitter around yourself. I hope that makes sense. As you can see, the glitter's a lot more sparse across the nail, so I just show you how I do my glitter. It's pretty much exactly the same, but you might want to move it around a little bit with your own finger. Can you see where I'm just tapping in the insides there? And then I go in for another dip just to make sure that it's all full cover, and then again you go in with the activator and then top coat, and that's pretty much it. So I do all the swatches on swatch sticks for you today for all of the colours, but I only show you doing like 2.5, I guess. I didn't file them because they're swatches, but of course if you're doing them on your natural nail you will need to file. Anyway, so this is pretty much it. It's pretty simple, and yeah. This kit is really nice. This one here, I did have a bit of trouble with. I don't know what was happening with it. It kind of felt like sand, like wet sand. It was really weird. Can you see the texture? And it just wasn't drying and it was feeling like bubble gum. I did get it to work in the end, but can you see? Look, it's really weird. And I did let it dry. It's just, I'm really precise with my angles. But as you can see, yeah, it was a little... Yeah, but it did work in the end, as you can see there. So yeah, some of them you will need to buff, as you can see, because of course they need filing. They're swatches to me, so I was like, I don't need to file them. But of course, if they're on your nail, you would need to. So we are going to be using that really nice pink colour and the silver holographic colour. And I will be using Polygel today, and I'm using 2 shot glasses because I don't drink, and I bought these for £1 in my local like Poundland, and basically they're great mixing bowls for polygel, because basically we're going to mix the polygel in with the we're going to mix the dip powder into the polygel, and we're going to make our own polygel, because as much as I love to do dip powder nails, they do get quite repetitive, and I do have videos on dip powder nails that are more in depth if you guys want to watch them, but not many people like to watch videos on dip powder, I guess, and I guess some people like, well, most people prefer polygel. I think polygel is like the big thing now, polygel and acrylic, you know, but then again, dip powder is great for beginners as well. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, when I've put up dip powder nail videos, not many people have really wanted to watch them, and I just don't want to waste my time on a video that may not be watched, so I'd rather make something that you guys will enjoy and that I will enjoy as well. And I just made polygel with it, that's all. So there's that pink. You basically, what you want to do is just put a bit of polygel into the tub or cup or whatever you have to mix, and then you just pour the dip powder into the polygel, and you just keep on stirring until you're happy with it. There's no ratio of powder and polygel. I kind of just eyeball it and just pour, but you can add little as you go and mix and see how it goes. It's completely up to you. But yeah, I just pour it in because I'm lazy and I don't like measuring things. So I just applied some cuticle oil to my natural nails and massaged it in, and now I'm just going to do some cuticle prep and nail prep. So I'm using my cuticle pusher to push back my cuticle, taking away any of the dust, dead skin and dirt if there is any there, and then I use the other end then to scrape away any of that said dust, dirt and dead skin. You want to do this very gently. You do not need to do this hard because of course it's your cuticles are very sensitive and you don't want to hurt them. So yeah, just do this very slowly and gently, and then when you're ready, then I just wipe away the oil from my nails, and then we move on to the next step, which is, can you hear that siren? Sorry guys, I'm actually recording my voiceover in my car because my kids are being nightmares and won't be quiet whilst I record my voiceover. So their dad is in the living room with them whilst I do my voiceover in the car. Yes, I'm hiding in my car away from my children, and now this siren's going off. So yeah, it's great. So now once I have done the cuticle prep, the pushing back the cuticle and all that stuff and taking away any of the dust and dead skin, I then go in with my buffer block, and basically I want to take away the shine from the natural nail. You don't want to take any layers away. You're not doing this hard. It's very light. You are literally just taking away the shine, and you want to make sure that you get from sidewall to sidewall because it, all of this prevents lifting, and lifting is no good. So yeah. And then once this was done, I just wipe away any of that dust just in case there is any left on the nail plate. But as you can see, the difference between the shiny and the matte sort of look. And then I go in with some dehydrator, making sure to put it over the whole nail, avoiding skin of course. And then I go in with primer and do exactly the same thing. Make sure you do not get the primer on your skin, because after a while it will start to burn if you keep applying it to your skin, I guess. This is when then after the primer you would go in with a base coat and you would cure for 60 seconds. But I do go in with a peel off base coat because as you guys know, I like to go in with a peel off base coat because I like to pop my nails off so I can do more videos and record more. But of course, if you want your nails to last, definitely go with a gel base coat and cure for 60 seconds. So anyways, I'm going to let you guys watch this little bit here, and then I'll be back when we start doing the actual application. So I'll see you guys in a bit. And I'm back, guys. Hello. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just taking some of these maple leaves that I got from Amazon, I believe. They're just loads of different coloured holographics. And I use the silver and the purple in this set. So I'm just going to paint in some base coat into the tip. And before curing, I'm just going to push some of these maple leaves into the wet gel, base gel. I couldn't think of the word then. So because this is a very curved, it's a very like a sharp C curved nail tip, cover nail, I don't know what you want to call it. They don't sit well in the actual nail itself. So what I've done is I just used my tweezers and I bent the maple leaves, so they'd sit nicely into the gel, and it worked really, really great. I also used some of that glitter, by the way, but I don't use it for this nail. So I cured in my nail lamp then for 30 seconds, and now I'm just going to go in with that pink coloured polygel that we just made, and I just put a dollop of that into the nail, and then I used my slip solution on my polygel brush to push the polygel around. And then once that was done, I then stuck it onto my nail and cured for 30 seconds. So once I'd cured that one to my nail, I then went on to the next nail, and I just painted some base coat into the top half, like the free edge of the nail, and I'm just going to press some more of those maple leaves and some of that hollow glitter into the wet base coat, and then of course curing for 30 seconds before going in again then with that beautiful pink coloured polygel. And basically I do like a diagonal sort of French, and the glitter is clear tipped, but then the nail bed is that pink colour. You'll see what I mean in a second. And I also encapsulate the tip of the nail with some clear polygel just to give it that glass effect. And then I moved on to the next nail. So yeah. And then of course before curing, you just want to stick it onto your nail and make sure that there's no polygel oozing at the sides, and make sure to clean up around the back of the nail as well. I forgot to say that in the beginning, but you would want to do that. Now I'm going in again and covering the full nail with some base coat gel, and I'm pressing in some of those maple leaves again into the wet base coat, and I'm just alternating between both colours, the hollow and the purple hollow, the silver hollow and the purple hollow I should say. And then I cure again for a full 30 seconds, and then I do a marble with both the pink and the glitter, just dragging it through the nail and then patting and pulling and placing, sort of patting it into place with my rubbing alcohol. Sorry, my neighbour just got into his car and I'm still sitting in my car doing this voiceover, and he must think I'm insane. Just sitting here talking to my phone, my kids in my house. Their dad's in there, don't worry guys. So anyway, yeah. Then what I done for the next nail then after this, my index finger, I done a full nail of that glitter, and it's so pretty. I was so happy with it. And then my thumb, I do an ombre of both colours, the pink at the nail bed and then that silver at the tip. So I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of this and put in some feature comments, and then I'll be back in time for the, what are they called? The rhinestones. So I'll see you guys in a second. Oh, and one more thing. Sorry, guys. I am going to shoot off again in a second. You do not need to file with the laser go method. That is the beauty of it. You only need to file the tip where, like, the mould was when these nails were created. And I do have a lot of people ask me as well, do you take the nail off once you've cured? And no, it's like the jewel form method, but you leave the nail tip on, and it causes extra strength and structure, and it helps with your shape. So this is great for sculpting nails if you're still new, and I love it because it's fast. But yeah, you leave the nail on, so you cure it to the nail. But anyway, I'm going to be right back. So yeah. And I'm back, guys. Hello. So I'm now going to go in with my Macart rhinestone glue and put the rhinestones onto my nail. So I actually spent a bit of time trying to decide what I wanted to do with the actual rhinestones, so I didn't record all that because we would have been here all day otherwise. So I just apply that rhinestone glue onto my nail and pat and pull it around just to make sure that it covers the whole nail of where I want to place the rhinestones, and then I press it into the wet gel, making sure that everything is nice and neat and tidy before curing for a full. I do 30 seconds and then I do a full like 60 seconds with the top coat. So the idea was this was meant to be like a dream catcher, but it kind of looks like an angel or a fairy or like a bug. I don't know. So yeah, the idea was it was meant to be a dream catcher, but it turned out to look like something else. But it's still a pretty thing, and I'm happy with it anyway. So who cares? But yeah, the great thing about this gem glue, by the way, I'd highly recommend it, is because it dries non-stick. So you literally don't have to worry about top coating it or anything like that, or wiping away the sticky tacky layer or anything getting stuck, and it holds. I've never had a problem with it, guys, so I'd highly recommend it. I do have a bit of a hole in the side here, but that's not my cart's fault. That is my fault. I think I've used it so much. I don't even know how the hole got there, but it doesn't matter. It still doesn't affect the use. And then I just put this pretty bow one that I found into some rhinestone glue on my ring finger, and then once I'd cured all them, I went in with the top coat and cured for 60 seconds. I also top coated the underneath. You want to make sure you do that. Added some cuticle oil, and that was pretty much it, guys. So I will leave links down below, and I will also leave my affiliate links with my 15% off codes for SAVILAND and Macart. I think your Yogi's down there as well. But yeah, you know, I get a small commission if you use my code and my affiliate link. But anyway, this is the end result, guys. I'm really happy with the way these turned out. I think they are really, really pretty. And I really enjoyed this kit. I think it's great, and you can do so much with it. Dip powder, acrylic, or polygel if you really want to. But yeah, this is what they look like. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you're all staying safe wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to keep on smiling, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.